guys, look, man, whatever you want to know, whatever you want to talk about. I just did a video on Bill Cosby. It was an important video. It was a video I needed to do. Who was that? Hey, what's up? See, that's why we can't have nice things, man.
Of course we
gotta reject them, man. Why we can't have nice things, man? See what I'm saying? Why people gotta be like that, man? All right, so we talked about. See, now I gotta what I gotta do, man, to block people, man. See what I'm saying? Why we can't have nice things? You see that shit, right? All right, so I did a video. Damn. I did a video about Bill Cosby. I had to do that video because he went on ABC today, and he did that. You know what he did. And if you don't know, he kind of broke his silence today, you know, but my thing was he didn't say shit. And we needed him to say something. All right. I was not one of the people who wanted to just throw him under the bus. All right. I know it's been a lot of allegations. I hope that if anyone ever had allegations about me, you guys wouldn't throw me under the bus. At least I had an opportunity to speak to those allegations. I don't care what the allegations were. If someone said Tim Black killed somebody, they could be like, yeah, he did it. I hope you would at least let me be able to speak before you decided I did the shit. I don't care what people say. All right? So, but the fact that Bill Cosby's so fucking reluctant to speak to this issue, I'm not going to keep taking this. I know a lot of folks are. I will not take the explanation that he just you know, his lawyers told him not to talk. I will not continue to accept that. That's me. That's my opinion. Other people may feel differently. They want to give him all the breaks in the world and say the guy, the guy doesn't, he has legal counsel. He don't want to jeopardize his money, all this stuff. Okay. Some things are more important than money. And when you're 77 years old and you've lived your whole life building up a reputation, for that to be destroyed and for you not being willing to come out swinging on that, I got a problem with that. And I'm having a hard time seeing it as merely a guy protecting his money, because I couldn't do it that way. So I'm entitled to my opinion. I'd like to know what you guys think about it. I've never been short on words. And I just feel like, hey, I had to put it out there. So that being said, people haven't been, I'm not going to say they had a problem with my opinion. I know that some people thought that I was too nice or too lenient on Bill Cosby up to this point. And all I can tell you is that I grew up on Bill Cosby. When I was a kid, when I was a teenager, Bill Cosby show was on. And I grew up without my dad. I had a stepfather. And it was, my stepdad was cool. He's still with us. He's a cool dude. He'd been my father since I was 2, the only father I'd ever really known. But Bill Cosby, in my mind's eye, he was the dad I never had. You understand? And I know that's not fair. No disrespect to my stepdad, Milton, because he's a really cool dude. I love him. He just recently had surgery. And he's doing better. He's home now. No disrespect to him. I love him. But I always wanted to be that type of dad. I wanted to be Bill Cosby for my kids. That was my idol as far as what type of father I wanted to be. And I'm sure, right? I'm sure a lot of you out there who are around my age bracket, which is around 40, maybe 35 to 45, wherever you fall in that spectrum, you might feel the same way. So I was reluctant, not just because he a black dude. Some people, everything is not about race. It's not just race. It was that I identify with him, that I aspire to be that way. I aspire to have a family that I could support, that I had a working wife. We were working, we're taking care of our kids. I didn't beat up on my kids. I didn't yell at my kids. Nurturing, fun, wild, crazy, but loving, you know, all those things that the Huxtables represented. For right or wrong, I wanted, speaking personally, I wanted that type of life. Now, I was young and dumb. I didn't know that life don't really exist, that it was TV. You know, I had dreams. As you get older, you realize that life is not a sitcom. And if you compare your life to a sitcom, you're going to be very disappointed. You know what I'm saying? Hey, guys, ask questions. Ask questions over here in this ask question box. Let me see. Ask your audience to submit questions, and they will appear below. Anybody? What's up, man? What else? Yeah, man, that was what it was. It was not that I want to defend a guy. It was a lot of reasons. Okay? It wasn't just one thing. So I'm down for him if he comes out and speaks up, and if it makes sense. But at a certain point, guys, you have the right to remain silent. That shit don't fly with me. Now, understand it may fly with some people. It's not flying with me. And that's not because I'm being pressured. It's not because I'm succumbing to white supremacy or they making him say it because he wants to please people. Nah, man, I really don't. I'm too small to give a fuck. You understand? Maybe it'd be different if I had 2 million subscribers and I was going to lose 1 million of them if I said, you know, Bill Cosby needs to speak up. I'm 23,000 subscribers. How many I'm going to lose? I mean, come on, guys. Really? How many people I'm going to lose or gain? I don't have anything to lose or gain from it. What I have is my integrity and to speak my mind, and that's who I am. If I don't have that, what I got? Now, I could be wrong or right, whatever, but I got to speak my mind, and that's why y'all fucking love me. Kinda. Some of y'all. Depending on what video I make this today. All right, I want to shout out Baby Blue Legend, because I did a video about Raven Simone. I did a video about Raven Simone talking shit about Harriet Tubman. And let me say this, man, so people know it. I do not believe that Harriet Tubman will ever be on the $20 bill. All right? I do not believe that shit. Do you believe it? That's my question. Do you believe that Harriet Tubman will ever be on the $20 bill? Or for that matter, well, I can't say that. I can't say never ever anybody black will be on money. Some people say it don't matter. It ain't worth shit anyway. $20 is worth what $5 was worth back in the 70s. Some crazy shit if you think about it. But yeah, man, Baby Blue Legend. Shout out to you, man, for I know you were pissed off because I threw Raven Simone under the bus. I don't like Raven Simone's attitude. I feel that she says things just to hype up people, which is what I do, but I mean it when I do it. And if she's not doing if she's not saying some of the shit she's saying for publicity, then I'm really concerned about her. I said I'm really concerned about her. If she really means that shit. What else? For some reason, no chat shit is loading for me, man. And now that I'm doing this, I got to go to my Mercat app. You guys got to get the Mercat app. And let's go. What's happening? Tim Black Live, man. Tim Black Live. Stream that shit. All right. Put that over here. Hope y'all can see me, man. So, all my Mercat people or Twitter, what's up, Mercat and Twitter folks? What's going on? I'm live here. This is the Barstool podcast for this week, man. Y'all need to go get Stitcher Radio or get iTunes and get my podcast in the audio format so you can take me with you when you go to work or go to school or whatever. Do that. And I'll be uploading this later. But man, that's what it's been this week. This week has been crazy, as you all know. Boston Bomber. Let's talk about this. Now, I didn't do a video on this because, frankly, I just didn't want to. Because it's anticlimactic. What I mean by this, okay, so you guys know Senarv, the Boston Bomber that's alive, right? Because I know some of you probably don't even believe he really did it. I don't know. It's crazy. But they sentenced him to death today. They sentenced him to death, which means he's 25 now. He'll be 70 before. You know how long it take for us to kill a motherfucker. He gonna be 70. He gonna be collecting Social Security before they actually do the execution. They sentenced him to death today, and I saw a horrible picture. They had him like he was giving the finger to the U.S. or some shit. I forget what it was, but I had people like sending it on Twitter. Yeah, when you get yours now, we're gonna fry your ass. We're gonna juice your ass. Because he said fuck America or something. It's crazy. Dude, some of the stories that I read or been catching about the Boston bombing, man, like there's this dad who lost his son. I'm like, damn, yo. How do you defend Senarv discovery? How do you defend that shit? How do you not say this guy should die, man, when he kills kids? He blew the leg off this guy's daughter. I mean, how do you have compassion for that motherfucker? I mean, come on, man. Look, I've been saying it about the death penalty. I don't think it's handled appropriately. I don't think the shit is fair who we decide to put to death. I think America kills way too many people. As far as a lot of ways that we kill people, McDonald's being a major way, but I'm talking about death penalty right now. And I just don't trust the system. Every time I turn around, somebody getting exonerated. Like, goddamn, exonerated. Damn, exonerated. He's been in jail 80 years, or 40 years, or 30 years, and they find out he ain't do it. Y'all could have found that shit out 30 years ago, 20 years ago. Think about all the people we've put to death. We just didn't have DNA. Think about all the people we've put to death, but we didn't have DNA. Think about it. So, that's why one of the reasons why I'm against the death penalty, man. But it's hard to make that argument when we got some fuckhead blowing the legs off little kids. I'm at a loss for words on that shit. So I'm against the death penalty unless you blow up little kids. Hey, Tim, you can't do it. That's not the way you can't do it that way. That's not how it works. You're either for it 100% or you're against it 100%. You can't be selective with your death penalty. That's what Dick Gregory said anyway. He said you got to be all for it or all against it. So, man, it's crazy shit, man. It's crazy. I got to say I'm not totally for it, man. So I got to be against it. So I hate to say it. I know you guys will probably be mad, a lot of you, but I can't go against my conscience. As pissed off as I am, as angry as I want to be, look, here, this is what we should do. That father who lost his kids, lost his son, and his daughter lost her leg, he should have some time alone with this guy. That's all. How about that? And then we lock him up for the rest of his life. And we cut off his dick, and we feed him once every. Now we're torturing, right? So we can't do that either, can we? I tell you guys, I wish I had a better game plan, man, but I don't, man. I don't. Now at this point, I'm looking for questions from you guys because I'm running out of shit to talk about. I'm not prepared. I came up prepared, like the guy who comes to the girl's house without the forget. Damn it, I forgot the condom. Shit. I'll be right back. You still love me, right? You're gonna be up when I get back, right? You're gonna be up, right? If I leave, you're gonna be up, right? Right? Come on. You gotta come with me. Fuck that. Come on. Make a ride with you, fellas. You come back, she be sleep like shit. Drooling. One of them good sleeps. Snoring and shit. Won't even hear you when you knock at the door. But I'll just knocking on the door with the rubbers in your pocket. Just she inside. Anyway. That's what my girl used to do, man. She'd go fall asleep on my ass. Or especially if we had been drinking. Man, hey guys, I quit drinking, by the way. Yeah, but women, she could never hold her liquor, man. Girls I dealt with never held their liquor. I think I only dated like one woman who could hold her liquor. Most women I dated could not drink for shit. And if she be fun for like the first drink, she was fun. Like, oh man, we gonna do some freaky stuff. But if she had like 2 drinks, she be sleep. Then it's like making love to a dead person. Necrophilia, right? That ain't sexy. And one woman I dealt with, she used to throw up or get sick. That was bad. That's even worse. I'd rather you fall asleep on me than throw up on me. It's like this takes all the. It's hard for a woman to be sexy with vomit on her breath. All of a sudden, her ass don't look so good no more. Oh no. Oh, I'm fine. Thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. So what else, guys? Look, man. I came up with a new term for what I do. Oh, people are asking questions. I came up with a new term for what I do. Before I forget, I'm gonna get to those questions next. Newsertainment. Newsertainment. Get it? So it's not just news. I do entertainment news. Not entertainment news. That's fucked up. That's that A&E shit. Whatever that is. It's not that. Newsertainment. Like I give you the news entertaining. I give you news in an entertaining way. But I also want to make it truth. Like truth telling in it. So you guys try to help me come up with something. Now, that comedian I had on, funny as shit, right? I had a couple comedians on. One was Freeze Love. The other one was Tony Roberts. Tony said I was an urban CNN. Now that CNN's been showing its true colors and proven to be a miniature Fox News, I don't think I want to use that title because CNN's too fucked up. But help me come up with a title to label what I do. You guys help me do that, man. I really appreciate it. So I'm counting on you guys to help me come up with a title. Newsertainment is what I came up with. I don't know if that works. Maybe I'll start a poll and let you guys help me decide what it should be. Y'all can see my mustache is growing back so people can stop talking shit. Like, Tammy, why you cut off your beard? Because I got tired of coloring it. I'm getting old. I don't want no gray beard, man. I got no hair on my head, and then I got a gray beard. I don't like that shit. All right, so let me see what the questions are. I got a couple. I'm popular. Check it out. Evidently, pressing enter doesn't make a new line. It just what? Shift enter, do it. Okay. So maybe here's the solution. Rehabilitation. Do you think that would be an appropriate way of dealing with people like this? Let me select it. There it is. That's what's up. All right. My man, Demento Corp. So maybe here's the solution. Rehabilitation. Do you think that would be an appropriate way of dealing with people like this? Dude, I don't think we really deal with rehabilitation in our justice system, our prison system. You know, I don't think we do. I think we just throw people in cells. Maybe I'm not fully educated to how we handle our penal system, but I've known people who have went to jail and they never talked about rehabilitation, ever. Well, you know what? Now, I know. You know what? I had a cousin. I love you, Sean. My cousin Sean went to jail for 10 years. He was very young when he went to jail. And I guess Sean learned about cars in jail, now that I think about it. So I guess he learned a trade while he was in jail. Yep. He went to jail for 10 years, man. Damn. But he's been out for 10 years. So he good now. I mean, He's chilling, he's working, he's living his life. It's like some shit that happened. You know, when you grow up in the hood, things happen like that. You can end up getting jammed up, and then you don't have a good lawyer. You just be all fucked up in the game. That's what happened to my cousin Sean, and yeah, he's doing all right. Yeah, he's doing all right. And I never really asked him all the inner workings. You know what I mean? Like people. There's this loud myth that everybody who goes to jail, people praise him for it. I have somebody in my family I'm very close to, which is my cousin Sean, and we never praised him for that shit. Not even once. I was never like, yeah, man, you went to jail. I was never like that. I don't know where people listen to Fox News way too much, or certain, and I've heard black people say it who don't watch Fox News. I've heard black people say that shit. Yeah, you know, the hood, motherfucker, what hood did you come from? Where people go, yeah, you went to jail. No, be like, yeah, you made it out of jail. Like, I'm glad Sean made it out of jail. He didn't kill anyone. You know, he wasn't killing people and robbing stores. He got caught up selling drugs. You know, that's what it was, which is bad enough. Don't get me wrong. Bad enough. You shouldn't sell drugs. But it was not, he was not raping people. He was not killing people. He did not shoot anybody. No shit like that. You know what I'm saying? He got jammed up. He didn't have a good lawyer. Got fucked up. So I like to know who are all these people that just praise people coming out of jail. We didn't throw a parade for him. We didn't go, great, you the man. Fuck that. I went to college courses. He went to jail. Nobody was like, yay, Sean. You know, they was like, yay, Tim. You know, when I did good shit, and nobody praised him for it. Anyway, I'm beating a dead horse. Rehabilitation would be great if we actually did that. But if you are blowing kids' legs off, like the Boston bomber, I don't think we even think about rehabilitating his ass. I think we just make him as uncomfortable as possible in a jail cell with very limited activities. That's what I think, you know? But that's vengeance. I know. That's how I feel. I feel vengeful about that shit because, I mean, I think anybody would. I mean, same thing with rapists and child molesters and pedophiles and all that shit, man. Anyway, I got another question. Let me check it out, man. I'm going too far. So what's up now with Bill Cosby? Did they find proof of sexual assault or what? That's my man. Let me pull that up. That's Max Bible. Max Bible wants to know what's up with Bill Cosby, man. I started the show off with that, man. Ain't nothing up with him. Here's the whole story. He's working with this organization called the Black Belt Community Foundation, which is in Selma, Alabama. They help underserved or underfunded schools in Selma, Alabama, right? And he was working with them. So ABC we're interviewing, I guess, this organization and Bill Cosby, because Bill Cosby's holding some type of events with them, right? So Bill Cosby, the lady asked Bill Cosby, what you gonna say if some kids come up to you and want to know what's the deal with you and the rape allegations? And Bill, he neither denied or accepted responsibility for anything. Instead, he started telling stories and shit. Like, once upon a time, there was this man, he had a boat, and on the boat, it used to have water around the boat, and it would float. Now, if the rain was pouring down, that's Richard Pryor. Damn, I'm fucked up. That's Richard Pryor. And the rain was pouring down like a motherfucker. See? Then this bitch came out the side. Said, God damn, bitch. That's Richard Pryor. Bill Cosby, you see, because there's this river. You got a bridge and you walk down the bridge. At the end of the bridge, there's this water. And the water is not 3 inches. It's very deep. And I'm trying to tell you that I'm fucked. I can't do anything right now. That's bad. That's like Richard Pryor, you see, because the water is flowing under the bridge. Anyway, so Bill Cosby, he started talking about some shit, and it was like, is this nigga demented? What's wrong with Bill Cosby? But it wasn't that he wasn't all there. He was there. He was just being deflective. He didn't want to answer the question, and he wanted to be cute and shit. You know? And I know people are going to be mad at me for saying that. I don't give a fuck. Let me tell you something. If it was you or I, and more than 2 women, look at Mayweather. Look at Floyd Mayweather, for instance. I know people gonna get mad at this shit. Floyd Mayweather, he did not beat the shit out of his girlfriends, right? He put his hands he put his hands on people. He shouldn't have done that shit. But look at all the shit he goes through about shit he did years ago that he even went to court and went to jail for. Now, I know he didn't go for 80 years, but he didn't rape anyone. He got into a fight and did the wrong thing. And look, he can't live that shit down. He can't live it down. So, and I know some of it is people hate him because he talked too much shit. He flashing his money and shit. I know that. But what I'm saying is, if it was Floyd Mayweather, would we be listening to all this shit Bill Cosby got to say? Would we be listening to I mean, how many women would have to come out and say Mayweather raped him for us to be like, throw that nigga in jail? And I know it wouldn't be a lot. Nigga, come on now. But since it's Bill Cosby, he get a lot of room because he's a Jello pudding man. He made the great show, and people love him, you know, for the persona that he had, all right? Not to mention his son was killed, murdered, in fact. So there's a lot about Bill Cosby that we, you know, hold dear and then respect. And this whole thing is out of left field, like a sledgehammer. Bam! But, yeah. Oh, I got into an argument today with a lady. I'm not even going to call you out, lady, because I can look you up. Oh, damn, I'm still streaming. Hey, what's up, y'all? There was a lady on Twitter, I forget her name, and she said, I think she assumed that because, or whatever. Now I'm going to pose it to you guys because she told me I was wrong. This is what she said. I sent out a tweet, and I said Bill Cosby was interviewed about rape allegations, and he didn't say shit. He told America to kiss his ass, basically. And she said, are you defending him? And I was like, why would you say that shit? She's like, no, I was just asking. I was like, nah, why are you saying that why are you asking me, am I defending him? Where'd you get that from my tweet? You know, it's like she put me in a group, and she tries to say I was being too technical, like that's not what she meant. But I'm like, nah, you didn't just ask me. It's like this, okay? Say you walk into a room and it smells funky, or you smell something, you're like, somebody farted. And you look at me and you say, did you fart? That's not you, you know, you're accusing me of being the person who bust their ass. I could take that way, right? Because you're accusing me. And you say, no, I say, bitch, why did you say that to me? Do I look like somebody who just sit in rooms farting? You'd be like, you can't be like, nah, that's not what I meant. I wasn't saying you did. I asked, did you do that? No, you just accused me of doing that shit. Because if you wasn't accusing me of farting, you'd have been like, damn, do you smell something? Do you smell something? Is that you? You smell anything? You know, it's a way to do the shit. She tried to make it seem like I was attacking her because I'm like, hey, don't be asking me, why you put it that way? So I know I'm right. Now you let me know. Am I wrong? Am I tripping? Or when she said, are you defending Bill Cosby? That was a leading question. It's not like, what do you think about Bill Cosby? Or what are your thoughts on Bill Cosby? But if you say, are you defending Bill Cosby? That's accusing me. You understand? And then I turn around and make this video where I call him out. I'm like, you don't know me like that to be saying that I'm defending him. How am I defend him? I don't defend him. I want answers, just like you should want answers. You shouldn't be defending or convicting anyone at this point. You should be wanting answers. All right, let me check another question, man. Y'all see I can talk, man. Who we got, man? Diamond Court. Oh, he's talking about real. Dino, hey, my man Dino, check it out, guys. Dino been around for a while, man. Let me shout Dino out. Dino's had my back since it's been almost 2 years now. Dino been down since almost day one. So shout out to my man Dino. And Dino says this. Hey, Tim, great to see your live show tonight. A question I had was, what is your ideas about police in the United States? I know a lot of your recent videos involve the police actions. What's your overall opinion about police in the U.S. in general? Dude, the police in the U.S. in general is, I think it's fucked up. I do. I think it's fucked up that we have such a distrustful police that it's almost to the point. No, it's not almost. It is to the point that I tell people don't call police. Okay, check this out. Where I live here in Fort Washington, there's not a lot of crime. All right? Fort Washington, Maryland, not a lot of crime. Not here. You go 5 minutes, well, not 5 minutes, 5 miles, you be in some crime. I'm like very near DC, okay? And not just DC, there's certain parts of PG County, but that's beside the point. The point is this. I heard a lady arguing with some guys in the street in a nice neighborhood, and there was some threats being made. I heard this. Now, the woman who was arguing, I think she has a mental issue. But the young guys, the guys who were arguing with her were like in their 20s, and one was like, a couple were in their teens. And one of the guys was like, you don't know me, bitch. I'll fuck you up, and I'll do this, and I'll do that. You don't want to mess with me. I'm from the city. I'll fuck you up. And she's talking, she's like, fuck you, all this, right? So I'm listening to this. I go outside. I'm just standing there, and I'm thinking my presence alone will help chill it out. Now, I could have went back in the house and called the police. I did not, because I do not want blood on my hands. You understand? Even in a situation where it's rude, it's loud, it could turn violent, I don't want to call police, because more than likely, if they come, they're not going to de-escalate. It's going to escalate. And I don't want to be responsible for the escalation that don't even involve me. That's how bad policing is in America. People like me with a conscience won't call police, not because I'm afraid. I'm afraid for you. I was afraid for these young guys. So this is what I did. And some people may say I'm wrong, right? I walked over to the guys and I put them to, I said, excuse me, can I talk to you for a second? And one guy's like, what? I was like, can I talk to you for a second, man? For just 1 second. And I said, hey guys, I think the lady has an issue, okay? But no, they started explaining themselves. I said, you don't have to explain, man. I just want you to know I think she has an issue, okay? I stay away from her because I think she has an issue. Do not take her seriously. Just please leave her alone, because I try to avoid her. I suggest you try to avoid it, because she'll get you locked up out here. He's like, oh, okay. Yeah, man, because you know, blah, blah, blah. And they walked off. I did that. I handled it. I don't think the police would have handled it that way. They'd have rolled up. They would have been like, maybe one of the kids would have ran. I don't know. They may have chased them. Who knows what would have happened? I don't want that. Do you understand? That's the mentality of what I picture could happen. I'm not saying it would have happened. Maybe a great cop would have showed up and did exactly what I did and calmed it down and chilled everybody out. But I got a feeling they would have showed up asking for IDs, start running those kids shit. I don't know. Somebody could owe child support. Somebody could be, who knows? The same thing with the woman. Who knows? And who knows what could happen? And that's the way I feel, man. So that's my thoughts on policing in America. And I'm not saying that there are no good cops. Like there's no cop that exists in the world or in the United States that would have rolled up and handled that situation like I handled it. Being a 40-year-old guy with some common sense, who's not there to be bad or bully or badger or make people succumb to my power and none of that shit, just to like make sure nobody gets hurt and like chill people out. Maybe he would have done that, or she. But in my experience, if you can avoid it, why risk it? All right. Wow, man. Look, man. Okay, let me see if I got another question. Oh, this is Dementio. Let me go back to him real quick, man. Dementio, He said, I wouldn't consider what we do rehabilitation. I mean, actual rehabilitation, like years of therapy instead of a prison. Oh, well, you talking about real rehabilitation. You're not talking about what we currently do. You're talking about you're introducing real rehabilitation. Yeah, that would be great. Like real therapy, years of real therapy with with a licensed person who knows their shit is actually trying to help you. That might help. But man, some people are beyond rehabilitation. Dude, there are some people, right, that I have met who just, you don't want to be around them. I'm trying to tell you, you don't want to be around them. Those motherfuckers are crazy, dangerous. You understand? There's some low-life scumbags who it's not about rehabilitation. It's about mental health, right? And they are undiagnosed bipolar or something, okay? Or just narcissist or whatever the hell, right? I don't know how you fix that shit. I guess you can. Those are conditions that are treatable, right? But I met some people, man, that are dangerous as hell, man, and you do not want to deal with them. And you, maybe if you say, okay, therapy, I just don't know about them getting out. That's all I'm saying. I don't know if everybody needs to get out of jail. That's all. Not everybody. I'm real, people in jail for weed, let them out. Let them out. Let out the weed heads. People in jail for doing a little coke, let them out. People in jail for a little bit. People in jail for drug usage, let them all out. All right. People in jail selling drugs, we need to totally reduce those sentences. If not, throw them all out. When I say reduce them, let's get somebody some type of job skills. Let's do something. Let's get them something else to do while they're there for a few months, not 10 years, not 30 years. I'm trying to come be reasonable with the shit. This shit's crazy. But yeah, rehabilitation, if there was actual rehabilitation, I would love that shit. That'd be great. I could get behind that. But what we have is not rehabilitation. What we have is lock people up, throw away the motherfucking key. And what we have is let's just punish them forever. And that shit ain't working. Meanwhile, they're in there benefiting the prisons, which are privately owned, and it's all for money. And man, what motherfucker came up with that idea that we would be incarcerating people for profit? Dude, is there anything in the world that we can do in this country that's attached to money that will not be exploited? I repeat, is there anything that we do in America that has money attached to it that will not be exploited? Then why the hell would we think that you could have a prison system that's built on profit not be exploited by the people and the politicians or whoever, if there's money to be made off prisons? It's just some dumb shit. If you guys are watching me on Meerkat, go type in IamTimBlack.com, TimBlack.com. IamTimBlack.com. I can't talk, and I've been talking. IamTimBlack.com to come to my YouTube channel and subscribe to my videos. All right? I would appreciate it, man. Much love to you. Feel me? What else, man? Any other questions, guys? There's bad students, only bad teachers. There are no bad students, only bad teachers. Okay. I feel you, man. You're a very optimistic man, Demento. You're very optimistic. I would like to believe that, man. You ever seen The Wire? You ever seen The Wire? Where if you don't catch people at a certain age, some people are just, I'm just saying, dog. Some people, you got to catch them early. You feel me? Some people, if you do not catch them early, they're horrible. I'm saying they are fucking horrible. And I'm not saying you throw them away. I'm saying, dude, you need to go. There's some places. I don't know where you've been. I know where I've been. I'm not saying you haven't been places. I'm saying we got to get to our young people a lot sooner than 15, 14. We got to get to them like 9, 10. Socialize them in a way where we can work on that aggression, you know, where we can work on some of these things, man. Some of these people are dangerous. I'm not just talking about they live under the poverty line. Some people are dangerous for a lot of reasons, you know, just the way they were raised, man. Abuse, neglect, survival, all types of shit that happened to them early. And when you meet them, I don't know. All right, guys. Woo! All right, guys, let me know what you think about my Bill Cosby video, man. I'm hoping that it will go somewhat viral. It's as honest as I can make it. It's as real as I can make it. It's from the heart, and I hope that I know I'm gonna catch some backlash from it, because some people feel that if you don't totally support Bill Cosby, that you're somehow a sellout. It's not about support. It's about just wanting an explanation, and I think we're entitled to it. If it was me, and it was like somebody said I was still in material, still in jokes, or still in ideas, or still in, you know, or whatever, I would answer to this shit. You know, I would answer to it. You know? All right. I'm Tim Black, man. Thank you so much for tuning in, man. I love you guys. Check me out. I'll do some videos over the weekend. Hit me up on Instagram for my stuff. I do Instagram stuff that never makes it to YouTube. Very short clips that are really cool. I post mostly inspirational stuff on my Instagram. That's Tim the Bartender on Instagram. Hit me up there, man. And you guys have a great weekend and stay safe and all that good shit, man. All right? All right. All right, Meerkat, thanks for tuning in with me, man. I love you guys too. Don't forget, IamTimBlack.com. Check me out and hit me up on Instagram. Love y'all. Peace. I'm gone, guys.